Built into File Explorer here in Windows 8.1 are some options for easy access to files and folders. It'll help you to work more efficiently. So we're going to take a look at favorites and libraries now as we continue working with File Explorer. We left off looking at our exercise files. If you're catching up, just open up File Explorer either from the taskbar down below or open up your exercise files folder. And down the left-hand side in the navigation pane, you'll see the default, which includes SkyDrive if you're logged in using your Microsoft account. You'll see this PC, and we've already gone through how to expand folders and subfolders. What we're not seeing here are some options for easy access, such as libraries and favorites. So the first step is to turn those on. We go up to the View tab, click the Navigation pane drop-down button, and you'll see options down below for showing things like favorites and libraries. We could even show all folders if we wanted to. But let's turn on libraries, and you'll see a new category down here for libraries. Next, we'll go back to the navigation pane drop-down and show favorites as well. If you've been following along with me, we've actually created some favorites already. Favorites appear at the top, and as we go to that little arrow to the left of our favorites to click it and expand our favorites, you're going to see certain things like some of the searches we performed in previous movies, large files, market picks, medium size. So all of these become favorites and are easily accessible from here, so we don't have to go through our searches and find that folder with our saved searches, for example. But we can add anything to our favorites and give us easy access to a folder, let's say, like our exercise files. If we go back to the desktop and select it here in the navigation pane, and then we select exercise files, we can now go to the Home tab on the ribbon, and from the New section here, click the Easy Access drop-down. Look at that, we can add it to our favorites. Now we can go back to our exercise files quickly and easily without having to navigate through the various files and folders. We can also add folders to libraries. Now, libraries are a little bit different than your standard folders. So if we scroll down and take a look at libraries by expanding it, you'll see the default documents, music, pictures, and video. We'll just click libraries to display those options over here on the right-hand side. Now, documents, for example, is not a documents folder. It's a reference area to multiple folders. So if we were to select documents down below on our navigation pane, we'll actually see our own documents folder. We'll also see documents on SkyDrive. I have mine. And we can add additional reference points. So if we have documents stored in our exercise files, for example, that could be part of our documents library. All it means is we can go to the documents library to find our documents, even though they may be scattered around in several different folders and different drives. So let's go back to our exercise files by selecting Desktop and selecting Exercise Files here on the list. We'll go back to Easy Access. And this time we'll add it to a library by going down to Include in Library, moving over to Documents. Now as we look down below at our libraries and select Documents, we have our original folders plus, there it is, the exercise files, which does include at least one document. But it also includes other files like pictures and video. So we could include our exercise files folder in other libraries. Let's do that. We'll go back to the desktop here on the left-hand side, so we can select exercise files here on the right. Go back to Easy Access, down to Include in Library, and we'll include music. There is a music file in there. We'll repeat that process for including in the Pictures library, and one more time to include the exercise files folder in the library called Videos. So at any time now, with our libraries open, if we want to go to Videos, we can select it and see that Exercise Files is actually part of that. And there's our video file inside the Exercise Files folder. So we really don't even need to navigate if we have all of the folders we use most often, either in our favorites, and I'm going to collapse this PC, and our libraries, allowing us to quickly locate any files and folders that we use on a regular basis. So we'll go back to our exercise files folder. Now that we have it in the favorites, one click displays the contents. We'll continue from here, but that's a quick look at how we can get quick and easy access to the folders we use most often.